It's Jacqueline Pennington here with your Monday market update for Northumberland County, and today is April the 26th. Last week, we saw a total of 41 properties sell in Northumberland County, which is on par with the previous week. We are currently sitting at a total of 220 active listings, which is an 18% increase over last week and is the highest number of sitting inventory we have seen thus far this year. Now, a lot of buyers are looking at this as an opportunity to get a deal. And although many sellers are going to be slightly more motivated, what I will say is that a slight slowdown in the market does not usually equal a seller who is extremely motivated. Sellers are still looking to obtain their prices, and we are finding that most properties are still selling exactly where they should be as it relates to market value. So just a little tip, as we're seeing a lot of people out there kind of come out of the woodworks and say this is the time to get the deal. And although there may be some deals out there right now, we are finding that the values of the properties in terms of their sale prices are staying fairly on par where they have the previous weeks. Now, one thing that is starting to change in the market, which I'm personally very happy to see, is the way in which realtors are pricing their listings. So up until recently, there's been a lot of differences in terms of how realtors price. Some realtors come in and they price at what we consider to be market value. For example, they list a $550,000 house at around $550,000. That typically is the strategy that myself and my team use. Then there are other realtors who tend to use the multiple offer bidding war strategy. And as I've talked about in previous videos, that's where an agent comes in. They strategically list a $550,000 property at $450,000 or $400,000 with the hope and intention of drumming up multiple offers and creating a bidding war. Now, for me personally, I believe there are some ethical concerns with doing that in our current marketplace, being that we are currently in a pandemic. And if you're bringing 70 groups of people through a house that are looking to buy a house around $450,000 that we all know is going to sell around $550,000, $600,000, I think that, from again, my personal perspective, it's not the best strategy just for the health and safety of everybody in mind. So one thing we have seen change very drastically in the last week or so in the local marketplace is what I'm seeing is most realtors have gone back to pricing properties at their market value. Yes, some are still getting sold in multiple offers, but we are seeing the pricing come up in terms of more effectively where it should be. So stay tuned. I will continue to provide you updates on a weekly basis in terms of what's happening in the Northumberland marketplace. Until next week, stay home, stay safe, and get outside and enjoy the beautiful sunshine.